welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Brooklyn Nets and the Los Angeles Clippers. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And the wide open shot from Paul. It's good from long range.
I think this is Paul at his best. Has one of the nastiest pull-up jumpers in the game.
Left side, Irving. Outside for Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Clippers ball.
And so Griffin will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Paul for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
On the wing, Irving. Lets it go with a 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Here's Simmons. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Turkoglu. Paul outside. And he banks in the lane. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Griffin. And stolen by Simmons. For 3, Durant drains the three-pointer.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting him up perfect.
Paul looking over the floor. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Durant. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's Redick on the wing. From downtown, it's Drummond with the rebound. Nets trailed by 7. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
They've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Andre Drummond.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up 3. Andre wants to eat inside.
Granger. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Granger. Here's Hollins. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Irving surveying the floor. Inside. And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Paul's shot is off. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5. To the paint. The kick out to Irving. From the arc. To the inside. Drummond.
Andre Drummond.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Simmons after Danny Granger's bucket. And the shot goes down.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Substitution for your Clippers, DeAndre Jordan.
20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Hedo Turkoglu.
It's sent back down by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
The kick out to Irving. 1 second left. Oh, and the... Buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Clippers in the lead. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And stolen by Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
At the line for 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Outside Griffin. Paul, right side. A 3 ball. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
They are clueless as to how to handle CP3 tonight. I mean, so many ways he can beat you. And he's using just about every one of them here tonight.
Here's Jordan. A rebound by the Nets. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Simmons inside. Pass to Claxton. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Out of bounds.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Simmons. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on. That's criminal.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 4-point game. Here's Simmons. Durant trying to break free. Simmons can't get it to go. Paul. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Durant. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Headshot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Back to Irving. Pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 6 points.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Ball left side. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And finished off by KD.
Joe Harris.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And it's good for 2. Here is Durant. He has 5. .115 left in the first half. Claxton no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Redick. And good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 6 points for J.J. Redick.
J.J. Redick is a killer as a shooter. Textbook form, especially effective from the mid-range area.
Here's Irving. Rebound by the Clippers. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Now in the lineup for the Nets, Andre Drummond, Bruce Brown.
There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Here's KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Griffin. Now Jordan. Back to Redick. The tray.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Pass to Durant. Beyond the arc. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, man. You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Here's Drummond. Count that one.
Andre Drummond.
Drummond's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Griffin. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Kevin Durant.
Well, he's capable of scoring from anywhere. Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
Here's Turkle. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Pass to Redick. Left side, Griffin. Outside for Jordan. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Griffin can't get it to go in. Nets trailed by 7. And here is KD. He's got 10. And here's Brown outside. Jordan with the rebound. And stolen by Drummond. The kick out to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Paul grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Left side, Griffin. Outside for Redick. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. They get it back. Paul outside. The offensive rebound. Outside, Redick. Pass to Paul. They shoot again. That one, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And on the way from Irving for 3. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. KD on the wing. Driving to the basket.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Back to Griffin. Pass to Jordan. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
46 seconds left in the third. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 7. Griffin with some nice D.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Paul. The 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
And they recover it. Off target from outside. Here's Griffin. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Clippers lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nets trail by 7. Here's Simmons. Nice D from Griffin. Now here's Paul. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Paul. Rocket 6. Turkoglu. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Clippers lead by 9. Mills with it. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Harris. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Joe Harris.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
That's a 2 from Paul. It's sent back down by Simmons. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. From just inside the arc. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 21.
Nice work by Paul, as usual, in that mid-range area. So effective there.
Here's Simmons. Outside for Curry. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the paint. Here's Griffin.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
To the inside. KD's shot is good. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Right side, Griffin. Back to Jordan. Outside for Redick. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Excellent confidence from Redick. Really good. I mean, taking his time. His form, textbook.
Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
And that one's good. Drummond.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Boy, the catch and shoot shot doesn't get any better than that. Redick on the money. ATM time.
On its way from Curry for two. Outside for Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Nets trailed by 13. That's in a 7 for 12 now in the game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Here's Jordan. Ooh, the double clutch. Here's Griffin. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up two on the second effort.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Clippers leading by 13. And Griffin slams it in.
That one's going to be the final dagger. These guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best. So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful?
Ben Simmons.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Irving for three. And they get it back. Fires from deep. And taken away by Paul. Oh, the lob to Redick. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Those long arms of Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Clippers again turning it over.
Out of bounds.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Here's Simmons. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. And he makes that one.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low. Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
So it's Los Angeles winning.